Okay, this is part 2 of today's lesson, 7.5 on pages 288 and 289. Okay, now I've basically written the same formula on the board, only I've kind of done it backwards as to what I showed you the first time. And I think you'll see why, because it's going to be easier to find our answer this way. Before the equal sign was over here, it said that the discount equaled the discount rate times the retail price. I just wrote it backwards because I think it's going to be easier to find your answers on certain problems if you write it this way. Okay, I'm on example 2 on page 289. It says an item originally priced at $45 sold for $32.85. What was the discount rate? Remember, discount rate is a percent. Okay, so you need to remember that. Hopefully you've written that in your flip chart as well, just to remind you your discount rate is a percent. Okay, it said it was originally priced, that means it was the retail price, at $45. Okay, now it doesn't tell us the discount, but it told how much she paid for it. Okay, so we can figure out our discount. Okay, so our retail price was $45, and I'm going to add a decimal point and 2 zeros. Okay, that's another way to write $45. And we're going to subtract what she paid for it. She paid $32.85. Okay, so we're going to have to borrow. So she paid $12.15. That was her discount. Okay, so $12.15. Okay, all right, now we're going to find our percent. Okay, so discount rate times retail price. So we're trying to find our discount rate. So I'm going to say, okay, P and then $45 equals $12.15. Okay, because remember, this is multiply, and this means multiply. When you've got something outside of the parentheses, something in the parentheses with no sign in between them, that means multiply. Okay, so to find what we're missing here, since this is multiply, we've got to undo that multiplication. Okay, and to undo multiplication, you do division. So we're going to divide this side by 45 and this side, okay, by our 45. Okay, so that cancels out. So we're left with whatever our discount rate is. And once we divide here, we'll have our answer. Okay, so you take your $12.15. Remember, the top number always goes inside the division box, bottom number outside. Okay, put your decimal point. All right, and we're not going to go through all this because you know how to divide, but if you divide correctly, you'll end up with 0.27. Now that's a decimal. And see, we're trying to find our discount rate, which is a percent. But remember how to make your decimal into a percent? Take your decimal point 2 places to the right. So your answer would be 27%. Okay? All right, so that's how you do that kind. Now, just a little hint, as you're doing skill check 1, the first 4 problems, you're probably going to want to write your formula like I showed you in part 1. When you do skill check 1, numbers 5 and 6, you're probably going to want to write your formula this way to figure it out. Okay, so I gave you a little hint on how to do skill check 1. Let me just remind you how important it is to send me your answers to your skill checks. I am finding that those students that send me their answers on a daily basis to their skill checks and have me check it, and then they make corrections. Sometimes I may need to give them a little clarification or give them step-by-step how to do it. Okay, I'm finding that those that send me those to make sure you're getting them correctly and knowing how to correct your mistakes, you're doing much better on your work and on your quizzes. So that's why I've asked you to do this from the very beginning, okay? So just wanted to remind you about that because I want to help you all I can, okay? All right, have a great day.